Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're anything like me, you see a lot of videos popping up that are about half year restarts, resets. Where are my goals? What how far am I getting? I have some steps for that. I have a system in place that I use and I want to share it with you. My name is Judy and I have been doing photography for several decades and have learned a few things from viewing the world through a camera lens. I'm not an expert, I'm just another idiot spewing their nonsense on the internet, and for some, it will actually resonate. I hope you're one of them, but you have to stick around to find out. The half year reset is a big thing now. To be perfectly honest, I do mine quarterly. I do it every 3 months. I look at my goals. But very few get into how they do it. Some do a lot, some skim over and try to sell you something at the end. I'm not selling anything. I'm going to give you my steps. The first one's the easy one. It's to list the goals that you set. And what did I say I was going to achieve this year? One of the ones on my list is starting this YouTube channel. Well, I'm recording a YouTube video and putting it up online, so I guess I'm doing pretty good. Step number 2, and this one's going to actually be a little more than just listing. It's ranking. And there's 3 ways to rank it, 3 different categories I rank on. First is the priority. How important is it to me to make this happen? How important is this goal? And it requires you to be honest with yourself. Because rank number 2 is, how far along am I in this goal? I've seen people set a goal, I want to read a book a month. And okay, if you've read 6 books in 6 months, even if you, and this is my perception thing, which is another video I've already made and haven't uploaded yet, so you'd have to hit subscribe and turn on the notifications to know when I get that done. If you've read 6 books and you read 2 the first month and you only got halfway through one the second month, but you did 6, it's 12 books 1 year. It's all in how you look at things. A book a month is 12 books in a year. With this channel, it was originally a 2023 goal to have it ready launch my first video by January 1st of 2024. As you can tell, that did not happen. The last one, and this is where you have to really be self-reflective. How satisfied are you with your progress? We're not going to go with books, but yeah, let's go back to the book one. If you've read the 6 books, you're right on track. You've read a book a month, but you're not satisfied with that. This is where the next part comes in. Why? Why are you not satisfied with it? If you didn't achieve it, why didn't you receive it? It requires self-reflection. If you said, I'm going to read 12 books, I'm going to read a book a month, and you've done that, but you're not satisfied that you've done that, you are right on track, you are right where you need to be, was that really your goal? Or was your goal actually something else? And that is why you're not satisfied with it. You picked the one you perceived as the attainable goal, not the real goal. Not gonna lie, I actually do that. I have this is my goal, and this is the minimum I'm willing to accept. But I know this is the minimum I'm willing to accept. So if I said I'm going to read at least a book a month, I may or may not be satisfied that I'm just hitting the minimum. Because my real goal was to read 18 books this year. Now, once again, you got to be honest with yourself, or you're not going to be able to tell what it is. The other why is, why didn't I get as far as I thought I was going to get? Or why did I? If I exceeded my goal, why did I exceed my goal? What were the actions I took to get there? Step number 4 is figuring out the how. Very important questions you ask. Why, how, and who? What, where, why, how, and who? How do I get to the point I want to be at? Do I get up a half hour earlier and spend that half hour reading? Do I go to bed a half hour later? Do I turn off YouTube for a longer period of time? Do I spend less time on social media? The how is kind of a little hard. You have to figure out what you're willing to change about yourself to make it happen. We're going to leave the books and we're going to go to this YouTube channel. I started this, and I mentioned this in my very first video, provided I left it up. I might have decided to delete it. At the time of recording, it's still up. I kept saying, well, all the gurus say you have to do this, 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 and this first. And I didn't have those talents to do them. I thought the steps I needed, I had to learn how to learn an editing program. I had to buy gear. I then had to learn how to make thumbnails. And I got to tell you flat out, I suck at thumbnails. I really do. They are so hard for me. And then I realized what I needed to do was what I was already doing. So I changed my how. And what I was already doing is talking through ideas that I had, but I was doing them on voice notes. So the big whopping change I had to make is, instead of talking them through on a voice note, turning on the camera. This is something I already did. I just had to add that little tweak. Step number 5, who? Is there something you need to do? Something you need to change, whether it's usually the way you view yourself, to make this happen? Or, and a lot of people don't even think about this, to actually accept you deserve this to happen. Are you worth this goal, is the question you're asking. Are you worth the success? And if you don't believe you are, you're never going to have it. I've never had self-confidence. I'm going to tell you that. I am a very lacking in that category, particularly in getting in front of a camera. Actually, in getting behind a camera. The only thing I know I can do is ramble on with high opinions and spew nonsense. I know I can do that. So that's what this became. I had to change myself from the person who refuses to get in front of a camera to a person who is willing to get in front of a camera. It's not an easy thing to do. No way, shape, or how is it easy to do. The last step, number 6, is what revisions do I need to make? Is everything chugging along and I'm satisfied with my progress? Then, yeah, you don't have to change anything. You're right on track. Things are great. Have I not even started? Is it a case of maybe that goal isn't as important as I thought it was because I haven't started? Or did I put obstacles in my way? With this channel, that's what I did. I put obstacles in my way. I don't have the gear, this the usual stuff. I had to remove all of those. Change it from I need a polished video with great sound and music and B-roll and to just a stream of consciousness video, or I was never going to get this done. 18 months it took to get a 12-month goal completed because of the obstacles I put in my way. And I guess that's where it comes from, the restart, reset. Restart, you go back to the beginning. A reset, you go back to where the roadblock was, where you took the wrong turn. And, well, Buddha said, and I apologize for mangling this quote because you know I'm going to, if the goal seems unattainable, change the steps, not the goal. And that is my version of a half-year, 6-month goal reset, or as I call it, my review and revise. If you enjoyed this, I will be making more videos. I've already made some more videos, and I would love it if you would let me know. Hit like, hit dislike, give me some feedback. It's all greatly appreciated. But until the next time you see me, if ever, bye.